Okay, one of my FOIA requests I got back just now shows the that VSL Structures Technologies and also Florida Department of Transportation. Um, Here's dated May 19th, 17. Knew that zone was not supposed to be occupied underneath the bridge while they were post tensioning. In fact, as part of structures plans, which were approved by next page, which were approved by the release for construction, the Department of Transportation, State of Florida, on June 26, 2017. And those plans make it very clear that, let's just zoom out a little bit here. Let me zoom out. Come on. It's a little delay in my screen recording and trying to make it do something here. Okay, looks like that's not going to happen. Here we go. So grouting, 100% needs to be done, and I'm going to have more in the video. But right now, as we go to stressing safety guidelines, let's just run right down to it. Immediately cease stressing and remove all personnel from the area if any existing crack widening, which they reported, new concrete cracking, so that's or new, and they did have new concrete cracking, bearing plate movement. Well, we don't know if the bearing plates, that means it's loose, right? Is what we're going to assume that because obviously you're going to have movement if you're tensioning, so you're going to have some movement of the plate. So that this would, I guess, imply that it's loose or moved from position from where if you marked it off to know it moved. Or unusual sounds are observed. Immediately cease stressing. Now you guys, quite a few have told me they heard a loud pop at one point before the failure, but we don't know what is that right then. But nevertheless, they had enough right there to immediately cease stressing operations. Work zones shall be defined by the placer, and other essential personnel shall occupy the work zones during stressing operations. Here are the work zones where you're outside of where the collapse would happen and kill you. And this would also mean traffic. People were not allowed to stop to be underneath the structure. Hazardous zones shall be defined by the placer, right. Tools, materials, and equipment not essential to the stressing operation shall be cleared from the work and hazard zones. So tools, materials, and equipment not essential to the stressing operation. Well, they're not essential. People underneath the vehicle, underneath the zone. Stressing equipment shall be secured to prevent falling from elevated areas in the event of failure. They did have a crane there that was supporting this. They had a man lift that I guess they were supposed to be operating off of, but they must have just decided that they were just going to work on top of the structure instead. So now this shows right there that, that they knew that was a hazardous area. They should not have been there. And this is just nasty. And this is, and I've got more to share with this, but I just want to put this video out there real fast. Shows that Florida, the state of Florida, knew about this. They knew it was a hazard. No one's coming down on this as knowing this. This is just clear. It's right in the plans that I got on a FOIA request. And you can't get any more clear than that was a hazard zone. That nothing should have been under it. That it met the requirements of cracking, further cracking, etc. It met all the requirements for shutting down the work immediately.